Hello, good evening, happy Sunday evening, 9:30 my time, 10:30 Eastern time, other 30s, other places, depending on where you live. I appreciate you stopping in. It is time for Creator Talk Live. We may or may not have Lynn, my co-host. She had to work late tonight. I don't know if she'll be able to make it, honestly, but hopefully she will. Regardless, we're going to have a good time. Q&A style tonight. I didn't really have a subject that was burning. I'm reading a book. I'm not ready to share it, all the stuff. I've got a bunch of stuff that I'm thinking about, but as it relates to Creator Talk, what we're doing together, what we're doing here on YouTube, how to grow on YouTube, I had a bunch of ideas, none of which I thought were ready to go tonight. So welcome in. I see 10 of you are in here early. Majestic Video Productions, Andrea, welcome in. I didn't get your text, by the way. You said you sent me a text earlier. If you did, I didn't get it, but I did get your email. I haven't opened it yet, but I saw it. Shay Skywalker still has a better last name than me. What's going on, my friend? Other people are here. I know you haven't jumped in the chat yet, but I see that we've got 10 of you pretty quick. Welcome in, everybody. Hope everybody's having a great night. Let's start off with what the heck are you doing this weekend? How has your weekend been? Hey, Cricket. Hey, Kelly from the Mickey Bunch. What's going on? A lot of my friends are popping in. Welcome in. I've had a pretty good weekend. Hey, Tina McNeil, what's going on? Because it's the first normal weekend in a couple. As you know, we've had some stuff going on in our lives, but we're all good now. I'm really excited to get going back into this. Hey, Dave. By the way, people in green, Space Mountain Dave, Tina McNeil, the Mickey Bunch, they're in green because they're members of the channel. Thank you so much to that. So subscribers to the channel, thank you. Members of the channel, thank you. New people to the channel, thank you. Pearl, Majestic. Well, Pearl's not new to this, but Jack, a lot of people here are veterans. My point is, I appreciate every single one of you. I love Sunday nights with you guys. I love doing the sports. I love doing the Disney thing, but I also very much love this because I want us to be growing together. And if you want to grow on your social media, if you want to grow with your YouTube, I hope this is one of those tools that we can do that with. And I'll start off with the best tool that I know of, that I believe in, is TubeBuddy. Now, listen, they're not a sponsor. I have an affiliate link, www.tubebuddy.com/DoleWhipDad. Get you a free download. I don't make money on that. They don't make any money on that. You just learn if you love TubeBuddy. And if you learn it, you will love it. It is the best tool, in my opinion, of a bunch out there. The best tool to grow on YouTube. If you want to get started fast, if you're stuck and you want to grow, if you want to get help with your keywords, if you want to learn how to have better titles, so much click-through rate, A/B testing on your thumbnail, so much stuff. TubeBuddy is the way to go. So www.tubebuddy.com/DoleWhipDad, get you a free download. Now, if you do decide to upgrade and you use my link, thank you very much. Two things will happen. One, they'll pay me a portion of that money. Two, I'll see it in my records and I will happily give you 15, 30 minutes on learning how to do TubeBuddy anytime you want. One time. I can't do it every weekend with everybody, but I'm in love with it. I love the people there that I've gotten to know. I love, not a lot, but a few of them that I really have gotten to know. I really, really love what they do, their mission, and their product. There's other good ones out there too. vidIQ is good. There's a bunch of other ones, but they're the best in my never so humble opinion. Let me say hi to people who are in chat now. I don't want anyone to feel like I'm ignoring them. Let's see. Majestic says, I want to be a member, but don't have the money right. Hey, you can be a member anytime you want. Don't feel bad if you're not, though. Nobody has to. Everything's free here. You get access to the emojis. I guess you get my community tab when I put to members only stuff. My point is, you're not missing out on a ton if you can't be a member. I don't want to be taking membership and giving something in return. Not because I don't want to be a giving person, because I want to give on my channel. And then if you just want to help, I let you help. Does that make sense? A lot of people want to give away stuff when they get members. I don't do that because I don't want anybody to feel like they're missing out. Now, that said, I will give my members more time. We have, we used to have a weekly video call on Zoom. I haven't done it since December. So you're not missing out on anything, Majestic. So, hey, if you ever want to in the future, please do. Don't feel bad if you can't. You're not going to miss out on anything that you can't get for free. That makes sense? I hope that makes sense. I hope I give value to my members, and I hope I give them extra value, but I don't want anybody to feel left out either. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Sherry's in the house. Sherry, awesome. Sunset Travels, the official travel agent of Dole Whip Dad. TubeBuddy is awesome. Amen to that. Hey, you, Sherry. Hope you're having a great day. Travel industry full of news. Since I've known you, the travel agents or travel world has been full of news. Tina says, I'm going to listen. Just listen. Have a great night, Tina. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for being here. Dean, follow the happy, doesn't like turkey legs anymore, says, Jeff, I've been doing Instagram lives. I've seen that on Thursday nights for the past couple of months, but I've been exploring StreamYard and I'm going to start to do the lives on YouTube. And if you're nice, Dean, love to help you with that. That's the way to go, man. I'm not going to tell you that Instagram is not a great place to grow. It is. Instagram's a great place to grow. Their algorithm is spectacular. YouTube is another notch above that. Now, again, you can grow on Instagram. You can build a business on Instagram. Instagram has excellent reach and their algorithms are amazing, owned by Facebook. I still think YouTube's the place to be. No reason not to be everywhere. Nah, nobody can be everywhere. No reason to not be both. But if you like, you like, do what you're comfortable with, be where you are. And if Instagram is where your audience is and or where you want to build an audience, stick with that. That's good stuff, man. I do think it's harder to monetize on Instagram, but if you build a following, you can monetize that anymore. StreamYard is awesome. I agree. StreamYard's awesome as a free product, but when you upgrade, and I have, it's even better. I love it. And they've got a bunch of stuff coming down the pike that I hear about. Anna Isabel in the house, Jack Twaddle in the house. If I missed you guys, welcome in. I don't want to ignore anybody. All right. So tonight we're going to do a Q&A. I don't have a time. Well, I haven't jumped on my Peloton tonight, so I'm going to at least give myself a half hour. So by 11:30 my time, we're going to quit. But we'll probably go between a half hour and an hour tonight. And I'm going to talk about a little bit of news, YouTube news. Not a lot tonight, and I just want to do a question and answer. So how do you get past all the pair in the house? What's going on, Mike and or Val? Hope you're having a great day. Hope you're both here and having a great day. So if you have a question, here's how we're going to do this. Put question in caps, right? At Dole Whip Dad, because that's me, and then I'll see it. It'll show up, and I'll try my best to take all the questions. Anything you want, really. Open forum. I guess both have a specific topic to discuss. I had a bunch of things, like I said, that I wanted to talk about, but none of them that I felt was complete. So I thought, let's just go live and have a nice chat and see what people want to talk about. I do have things to promote, and I will be promoting them, like my Slack channel. I have been slacking on my Slack. Oh, that's StreamYard. That's not the one I wanted. Hold on. But I do want to drop my Slack, and we're going to talk about this real fast. So here's an invite link to my Slack. It's about 63 people on there. I don't know why 63 is in my head. I hope that's the right answer or the right number. About 60 or so people who are members of my Slack. And why become a member of the Slack? Well, just have access to what I'm doing. I generally post over there. Have been great with it lately. I generally post over there what I'm doing, when I'm doing it. What shows are coming up. I try to give the people who are in my Slack the inside baseball kind of conversation of what I'm doing and when I'm doing it. If you care. Yes, I do use Canva. I'll talk about that in a minute too. But it's a great way to get a hold of me because I always have my phone. And it goes just like a text. I do have a text number just for people who are subscribers and members of the channel. And I'll post that here in a minute too. But Slack and the text is the best way to get me because it comes straight to my phone. So please join that. If you don't know Slack, that's okay. That's why I decided to get the text number too. Text number also. I should post that now that I'm thinking about that, right? Let's pull that up. Shall we? I don't know it by heart, which is bad. So I'll pull it up. I'll put it on screen real fast. Now, while I'm live, it's not the best way to get me because, I'm live. But I certainly don't mind you sending me a text anytime. Again, it's a Google Voice number, so you can call me, but I won't answer it. But I will certainly respond by text anytime. And that is 682-350-8581. 8581. Boom, there it is. Text me anytime. Comes right to this phone. And you can ask me a question like that anytime you want. And I get to them pretty quick. I mean, I have my phone on me all the time. I'm a busy guy in the middle of the workday, but I'll certainly get to it. If you don't get a response quickly, it's because I'm busy. I suppose I could miss one, but I haven't yet. Feel free to text me anytime. All right. Makes sense? So if you have a question tonight, question all in caps and or at me at Dole Whip Dad, so it shows up highlighted, and we'll get going from there. First question from Majestic Andrea. Do you use Canva? I do. I use Canva, and I use Canva Pro. My co-host for the show, who may or may not show up tonight, she's working late. We weren't sure if she's going to make it. It's really sold me on Canva. One of the things, let me go backwards a little bit. So I daily vlogged, was it 2019? I did a video every day in whatever year it was. Why did I do that? Because I wanted to get better. Okay. It's like video every day in April, video every day in August. All the, what's the holiday? What's the Christmas one? Vlogmas. Any of those tools, any of those challenges that get you to post a video or post some content every day for a month, they're about the creator. Okay. They're about the creator. They're about getting better at your craft, building another video or making another video every day. So waking up every day knowing I had to create a new movie, a new video, a new piece of content that was video that I would upload to YouTube every day changed my life. I think it changed my life for a better. It helped me get to a couple thousand subscribers. It helped me build a community, but mostly what it did is it made me learn how to storytell a little better. I think I'm a decent storyteller, right? Because I work for a nonprofit and I have to sell the story of, hey, this is what we do. Do you want to help? So I've been storytelling in my career my whole life, right? Most people can storytell pretty well. I think we all think we're good storytellers, and I believe that to be the truth about myself. That said, one of the things that I had to do doing a vlog every day for a whole year was I had to do a new title and a new thumbnail every day for a year. Now, I think I got okay at titles. Not good, not great, not good, but okay. And mostly I think that came because of TubeBuddy, using their Keyword Explorer. When I had TubeBuddy, the free version, I only used a couple things on it. The Keyword Explorer was one of them. And it certainly helped me in my titles, okay? Because it basically gave me the test. This is a good title. No, it gave me a low number. Yes, this is a good number. So tags, not as important, but I learned those. Titles, I spent too much time on tags, and I spent an appropriate amount of time on titles. The thumbnails I was horrible at. I'm still pretty bad. I think I'm a lot better. And 99% of the reason I'm better is Canva. I really like Canva's thumbnail generation tool. I use it for work. I use it for work social media. I'm on Canva 3 to 5 times a day. If you're serious about content creation, Facebook posts, Instagram stories, certainly YouTube thumbnails, I don't think there's a better tool than Canva. I don't know what I pay for it. Something a month, but I bought the annual, I'm sure. Lynn from the Lynn Project has an affiliate link that I used. I now have an affiliate link because I use it. 3 or 4 people have used it. I highly, highly, highly recommend, if you're serious about content in general, thumbnails for YouTube, but Instagram posts, if you want to build a following, learn hashtags and use Canva. I hope that answers that question with a big fat yes, Andrea. Let's see where we at. Blooming Cheese in the house. Hey, Richard, what's going on, my man? Hope you're having a great day. Jeff, where'd it go? Where did it go? Again, if you want to ask a question, put question in all caps in the front, and I will get to it. Hopefully, I won't miss anybody. Here it is. Here for a moment. It says, Jeff, we are going to be at the Disney Parks April 25th through 1st. We want to capitalize on live streams for YouTube, but we are not at 1K subs. Okay, so I think unless things have changed, you can still go live using software. So to do it within the YouTube app, using YouTube on your phone, you need to have 1,000 subs. But I'm 99.9% sure, at least this was the case before I had 1,000, that you could use a secondary software on your phone to go live before you had 1,000 subs. The thing about 1,000 subs is I just don't want. Remember that this is horrible. This is the truth. Remember the shooting in Australia a couple of years ago where the guy was live streaming it and he was shooting people up? That a week later, they made this change. Everybody's freaking out. Oh, they hate small YouTubers. No, they don't want crazy lunatic to go live and shoot up the school. So truth. Sorry, negative, but truth. So all you need to do is put in some effort. And if you put in some effort, unless things have changed, I don't think they have, go get StreamYard. You can go StreamYard mobile now, right? I believe you can. StreamYard. I had Streamlabs at the time. I didn't go live much before I had 1,000. I think I did it 2 or 3 times. I used Streamlabs. I found it pretty decent on mobile. I didn't get good at it, but plenty of people I know use it all the time. Again, I haven't looked at this in a while, but my point is, long story short here for a moment, I would get on StreamYard, get the free version of StreamYard, and see if that works on your mobile phone. I believe it does. It didn't then. I think it does now. If I'm wrong on that, go get Streamlabs or one of the many other softwares that you can put on your phone to go live. Make sense here for a moment? I hope that helps. Send me a message, dolewhoopdad@gmail.com, if you want any help with that. I can give you more information. I will be working from home 3 days this week. Not that that means I'm not working, but it means I'll have a little bit more time, right? Because at least 2.5 hours of drive time I don't have to do. So if that doesn't answer your question, you need some help, let me know. I hope that answers the question on what we can do. Again, if you want to do a question, you want to ask me a question in caps in the front. There we go. Susie's got a question. Do you feel COVID vaccine should be mandatory? Didn't know we were going to talk about that. No, I don't. Think they should be mandatory. If you've already had it and you have the antibodies, the data shows that you'd be good. But I'm not a doctor. What do I know? Ask your doctor. Didn't expect a COVID question, but I'll do my best to answer them all. Is there a known sweet spot length for vlog? Yes. Mike and or Val, I can answer this. As the COVID question, I'm not so sure. Just giving you my opinion. This one, I'm positive I know the answer to. Password Repair asks question: is there a known sweet spot length for a vlog? Ready? Give you the exact amount. Ready? No more time than you need to tell the story. So whatever you can do to tell the story, then you're done. So don't consider, I should make this longer so they'll watch it more. Ever. You know, at the end of my videos, at the end of my vlogs, I'll have 30 seconds or so of maybe, like if it's a Disney vlog, maybe I'll have some B-roll of the log ride or walking through Disney Springs on top of the links to, hey, if you like this video, come watch this video and subscribe here, that kind of stuff. But it's understood that the show's over and there's just for the links, right? And I play some music there. The show's over. Once you've done telling the story, you've given the information, you've gotten the laugh, you've done whatever it is, you've shown the show, whatever it is, be done. I think to me, that's respecting the audience. I'm all about trying to build watch time, but the way to build, because all the data is important. All the analytics are important, but they all stream to get you to one thing: watch time. Watch time. If you're getting watch time on your videos, the algorithm sees it and they promote you more, and it's a big virtuous circle. Watch time. How do you get watch time? Respect the audience. Tell a good story. Make them laugh. Share a thought, whatever it is, and then be done. Does that make sense? So no more or no less than the amount it needs to be for the story to be told. Great question, by the way. I love that one. Okay, I'm scrolling through. Guys, if you're brand new here, my name is Jeff. Dole Whip Dad is the channel. Really glad you're here. We go every Sunday night with this show, Creator Talk Live. I don't know what I was about to say. Creator Talk Live. Generally, my co-host, Lynn from the Lynn Project's here. Over the past couple of months, she's had a different work schedule. Hopefully, that'll get cleaned up, and she wasn't sure if she'd make it tonight. So far, I sent her the link. Don't know if we'll see her or not. Hopefully, we will. She's one of my very favorite people, very favorite YouTubers, and a very, very good friend. Please check out her channel, The Lynn Project. She's awesome. I love her to death. All right, let's see where we're at. Jack saying hi, Bloom saying hi. Love your storytelling, personal vlogs with the, oh, thank you, Sherry. Really appreciate that. I miss vlogging. You know, when the year ended, when I did my daily vlog every day for a year, I almost felt selfish. That was about me, right? I was learning to X, Y, and Z. I was learning to use music. I mean, there was plenty, I look back at those videos. There'd be a horrible, crazy transition in every transition spot in a video. Why? Because I know what I was doing. I was trying to learn how to use transitions, or I was trying to learn how to use music. It was me taking batting practice, you know, a little baseball analogy. It was me, you know, I've said, if you're a veteran of the show, I've said this a lot, so I apologize if I'm repeating myself, but the great MKBHD, Marcus Brownlee, the best, in my opinion, tech vlogger, tech YouTuber, great guy. I mean, I don't know him personally, but I really love his content. He's interviewed Elon Musk. He's a great YouTuber, and he spent his first 100 videos. He created 100 videos just to get to 100 subscribers. So let me say that again. He had 100 videos that he created to earn his first 100 subscribers. Most people who I talk to are like, oh, I'm not growing fast enough. Don't even have 100 videos. Most people quit before they get to their 100th video. And I knew that. Therefore, in that year that I decided to take this quasi-seriously, seriously, so you can take a silly hobby, right? Quasi-seriously. I knew that if I did a video a day every day, that I would do 365 minimum. I ended up doing a little over 400 minimum edited videos a day. Doesn't mean I was going to get to 100 subscribers. I did. I got to a couple thousand. That's not the point. The point is I was working on my skill set. Not that I'm good now, but I'm certainly better now than I was then. Geez, I hope at least, right? But anyway, Sherry, I really worked on my storytelling. I don't know why anyone would care about a daily vlog, about our daily lives. Like, I've got 4 daughters, right? And Brittany is my oldest daughter, beautiful lover. She's given me a beautiful granddaughter. She's the mommy of E2. And she says to me at least once a month, Dad, why do you vlog? Nobody cares. And I'm like, sweetie, it's fun. And people do watch this stuff. It's fun. Casey Neistat is my kind of inspiration. My favorite daily vlogger, he doesn't daily vlog anymore, and I'm not trying to be Casey Neistat. That's not what I'm saying. But I look to him and what he did and built an audience. Now, to be fair, he's a filmmaker. To be fair, he already had an audience. He already had a show on HBO. So it's a bad example. But my point is, I love the cinematic quality of his storytelling. I'm not there. I'll never be there. He's forgotten how to vlog more than I know, but it's kind of my style goal. Does that make sense? I don't know. I don't know if that made any sense. Point is, and all of that, Sherry, I appreciate you saying that. Thank you. I appreciate the positivity. The Slack link isn't working for me. Pearl, really? Let me try to drop it again. Yeah, there it is. Click on that. Did it go through? Click on that and let me know. It should work. I had 2 people or 3 people sign up today from that link, so I hope. If that doesn't work again, I think I could send you through email. Send me an email to dolewebdad@gmail.com and I'll send you a direct link. But that should work. It should work. Everybody's saying hi. Everybody's saying, oh, there you go. Majestic. That's Andrea. She says Streamlabs is awesome. Streamlabs is very good. It's a beast on your device. So if you have Streamlabs on your computer, I actually do have it on this laptop. I should probably take it off because I'm not using it. It uses up a lot of your CPU. Something to consider. You're very welcome here for a moment. StreamYard had trouble working on StreamYard did? See, I've never used StreamYard on my phone, but I've heard it was pretty good. Hey, Addie family, long time no see. We're having a great day. I'm like 6 minutes behind in chat, guys. So I apologize if you're waiting for an answer here. You should be able to use StreamYard if you're under 1,000. Yeah, I believe you can use StreamYard again to answer the question. Streamlabs, StreamYard, and a bunch of others on your phone to be able to go live, or on your computer to be able to go live if you're doing stuff from the house. Does that make sense? I hope it does. So, oh, you're very welcome, Susie. Thank you. Okay, trying to scroll through. Here's another question. Where to go? Password repair says, question, is just a phone enough to get the ball rolling and make a bunch of vlogs, or do you need a special setup? You have what you need already. This is what I use. Every video I've ever edited in the history of me, not that I'm a pro or nothing, has been on this phone, or the last phone that I got rid of that was a Galaxy S something. I don't remember. Loved my Galaxy S something, whatever. Work phone, older iPhone. What is this phone? Whatever the new iPhone is, not the newest iPhone. This is the new iPhone 2 years ago. And it's a great phone, and it's just plenty good. Now, I do have an actual camera. I have not used it one time to vlog. It's a vlogging camera. It's got the fuzzy thing for the... This is in my pocket. I don't know why everyone's not using an iPhone or a Galaxy. I think they're enough. Now, I do want to move to Premiere Pro. I edit all my videos on my phone too. 100%. 100%. There's a bunch of good editors on your phone now. I do want to move up to Premiere Pro and the Apple product I can't think of the name of, the major Apple editor, just because I want to learn it, because I want to know the things, because I want to teach the things, because I work with kids and I want to know the things. But really, honestly, answer is this is everything you need. Now, as you grow, there's nothing wrong with buying better lighting and buying a better camera. But to start, you've got what you need if you've got a smartphone right now. Where'd it go? Again, if you're just joining us, my name is Jeff Dole. That is the channel. Q&A tonight. Type question in caps and or at me so I can see the question, and I'll do my best to get to it tonight. We're just going to have some fun. Mouse Talk, Walt in the house. Great job today on 2 different streams. I've never used StreamYard or Streamlabs for live streams from the parks. Might be an option down the road to make the quality better. YouTube is, yeah, exactly. YouTube is only 720p. If you want the bells and whistles, you definitely are going to move with one of the softwares. Now, again, Streamlabs, big CPU hog on your phone, or excuse me, on the computer. I don't know how it reacts to the phone, but come on, when you're Walt and you're in the parks and you want to see that subscriber pop up, boom, hey Jeff, thanks for subscribing. You're going to need that stuff on the software, right? You don't need it. That's the wrong word, but for the best experience, right? I know that our friends over Josh and Jenna over at Resort TV One have their own proprietary device. I don't know if they're sharing that. I don't at all. Maybe I should shut up. But Streamlabs, StreamYard, plenty of others out there too. Slack, you needed to download the Slack app first, then it should work. So on the computer, you just click the link and you put it on there. There's an app for the phone, but on the computer, I don't believe there's a download needed. I might. It's been a long time. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I downloaded it. I didn't download anything on my computer. I would remember that. Here from what says, I'll be using the iPhone 11 Pro Max. Is all. Yep. It's plenty good. It's plenty good. Majestic Andrea says, I'm testing Streamlabs on my mobile, and I'll let you know if I can. You'll be able to. If it's not you, you'll be able to. Well, unless they've changed the rules, I would have seen that. They didn't. You'll be fine. Good. And let me know if you're enjoying that. All right. Where am I at? This is the same phone I have. There you go. Good stuff. What? Here you go. Cricket. What is one piece of advice you can give Pearl and I for our show? I can give you I am so confident this is going to, everybody stop. This is perfect. I'm going to give the best advice I've ever given. It's a two-part answer. 1, be yourselves. 2, have a good time. 1, be yourselves. 2, have a good time. Whatever it is, and make sure your content is something that you're passionate about. I don't care about lawn care. I don't care about lawn care. If I had a show about lawn care, I would suck because I don't care about lawn care. I care so little about lawn care. I don't want to do it. I pay sweet little people my daughter gets paid to mow my lawn, to do the dog stuff. And then most of the time we pay other teenagers in town. I don't want to do lawn care. I would suck at doing a lawn care channel. I love baseball. I love Disney. I love my friends. I love my family. I love bacon. I could talk about bacon all freaking day long. So Cricket, Pearl, talk about stuff you love, be you, and have a good time. That's good stuff. Somebody write that down. Organic gardening in North Carolina. Okay, before I even read your question or comment or concern, I want to get in gardening so bad. We were renting a house about 30 miles north of where I'm at now, and it had all this land, and we had this beautiful, it was a beautiful garden, right? It was the only time in my life I've ever gardened. We were there for about a year and a half, and we thought we were going to buy the property. That was the plan, but a whole thing didn't work out, and so we ended up doing something else. And I missed that garden so much, and so we've been bouncing around in more downtowny areas. I live in Fort Worth now, not downtown Fort Worth, but I live in Fort Worth. Not exactly a place to garden, but we just dug up a little bit of our dirt a couple weekends ago, so I need to do raised beds, so I don't have to bend over as much. But organic gardening in North Carolina. If you have any organic gardening tips for a Texan, I'm your friend. I'm driving, so I can't pay attention to the chat too much. Oh, well, there you go. I hope you heard what I said. I just did a vlog on the new baseball stadium in Arlington, and I was so impressed with the quality. I can't wait to go there. Majestic says they went live. Very good. Here you go. Pastor Repair. Mike and/or Val says, Val wants to do a show where she reviews pickles. Will you be a guest on her show? I will. I love Mike and I love Val and I hate pickles. As much as I love both of you, if you added all that love together and you tripled it and then you added 10 and then you multiplied it by 100, that still wouldn't be as much as I despise, hate, can't stand, want eradicated pickles. So I will be your man. I will show up on that show and I will make you cry for ever wanting to have a pickle. Question from me to you, everybody. If you had a pickle, they're disgusting. B-Monster Lab has a question. 22, you're here. Welcome in every single one of you. My name is Jeff. Dole Dad is the channel. Creator Talk Live is the show. Every Sunday night, usually with my co-host Lynn from the Lynn Project. We just have fun. Oh my gosh, we've been going for a half hour. I can't believe how fast this show goes. We'll go as long as the questions. I was going to go for a half hour to 45 minutes, maybe an hour tonight. I do have to jump on my Peloton. I've been lazy throughout the day and I haven't done it again. It's like the third night in a row I didn't do it in the day. I've got to do it at night. So at some point I'm going to stop before the end of the day so I can get it, keep my streak going. But other than that, I can go as long as the questions keep coming. Team Pickle, Dean. I thought we were friends. Dole, Dad, great to catch your live stream. Have you ever switched your video content topics? Seems to be a channel killer. Okay, so I have a strong opinion on that. And so one of the reasons why I didn't go with the topic, I had 2 or 3 topics in my head that I might do. Me and Lynn talk about what topics we're going to do on occasion. And I decided to not do any of them because I'm reading a book right now by Daryl Eves. Let me go this way. Gary V versus everybody I respect on YouTube. Gary V versus, Nick Nimmin, Daryl Eves, Roberto Blake, all the people, right? So all the people on YouTube would say this. Nick Nimmin and all of them would say this. Stay in your niche. Niche down. Create your niche. Sell to your niche. Not sell. That's I don't like that word usage, but create for your niche, find your niche, and then niche down. So like Disney, no, let's do Disney pins, and let's do Disney. I mean, you can niche down, right? Doom, doom, doom. That's what everybody on YouTube says to do. Okay. Gary V would say everybody overthinks their content creation, and just be the creator. He's been saying this a lot lately, and I really like this. Create content that you want to be remembered for. Let me say that again, because I think it's brilliant. From Gary V, not me, but I can say it, so I guess it can be for me now too. Create content that you want to be remembered for. Baseball. I love baseball. When I first started the channel, my channel trailer was Dope Dad, and it was sports, family, food, Disney. Why? I love sports. I love my family. I love food. Have you seen my abs? What did I miss? And I love my family. Did I say them all four? I think I did. And I just wanted to create a channel about those things. Now, you learn what people are watching. It's pretty easy to see. If I do 12 videos on Disney and 8 videos on sports, right? And all my views go to Disney and none go to sports, I go to the Disney. And in my head, I thought it was a Disney channel. I thought it had morphed into a Disney channel, okay? So a couple, 3-4 weeks ago, right? I spent a weekend. I told Pete McDevitt, one of my partner channels. I told Lynn, told my mommy, told my wife. I told a few people in my life, hey, I'm going to really spend this weekend to really look at my analytics and the videos that I had created and the live streams that I created that had done the best, that had gained the most new subscribers, that had the most watch time. That's by far the most. I did look at which ones got super chats. I did. Which ones got new members, which I don't think there's a lot of data on, frankly. I don't remember how I looked at that, but mostly it was about watch time. The live streams and the videos that I put out there that did the best. Majestic, you have a great night. By the way, I didn't get your text. I don't know if you saw that earlier. You said you would text me and I didn't get it. So there's the number again for you in the chat. So I really looked at that. And you know what I found? While I believed, I thought, I felt that it was mostly a Disney audience, my best numbers were sports. My best numbers were Creator Talk. My best, most regular viewership was on this show, Creator Talk. My biggest spikes in watch time in videos were sports, except for one, Kappa, a video. And then I did very well with some other videos that have to do with this topic, growing on YouTube. Hey, Noel, what's going on, Noel Bobo, my friend? I don't know why. She's well on the fly. I think she'll die. I don't know why this topic, this content, the how to grow on YouTube stuff, I don't even have 5,000 subscribers. I'm still a small YouTuber, right? I mean, it's all in that, whatever you think is a small YouTuber, right? I guess everybody thinks whatever you're at, you triple that you think that's a small YouTuber, right? So I guess it just depends on your perspective, but for whatever reason, my numbers are best. My viewership is best. My watch time is best. My support is best during videos and live streams that are about growing on YouTube. I believe. Oh, you sent it on Slack. Okay. I didn't see that, but that makes more sense though. Got it. Majestic. I'll check for that. I'm sure it's there. I'll find it. For whatever reason, the content that has been most viewed and gotten the most new viewers, watch time and viewers is the how to grow on YouTube stuff, the YouTube stuff, and the sports stuff, far surpassing my Disney stuff. A Star Wars review, Coco review, those were my top viewed videos for a long time. But my Kappa video had 3 and 4 times the views. When you looked at watch time, when you looked at new subscribers, when you looked at hey, got some good news for everybody. When you looked at AdWords revenue, it was my Kappa video being all about how to grow on YouTube. And you know who knows more about that than anyone else?
Hi.
This young lady. What's going on, Lynn?
How are you?
Business project. How was work today? You had a long work day, it seems.
Yeah, it was good. It's
Good.
It's better now because it's over.
Oh, I'm so glad you popped in. I wasn't sure if it was going to work out. By the way, your hair looks spectacular. I was not here for the reveal, but I peeked in. I was live, but I peeked in.
Oh, yeah.
I did. And then I went and said, hey, people, she's way prettier than me. Get over there and check out her hair. Tell her I said hi. I don't know if anybody did or not. But anyway, what's going on? Tell the people, anybody who's new here who doesn't know who you are, who the heck is Lynn, Mrs. Project, and just say hi.
Hi, everyone. I see you guys saying hi. Hi, Jack, Cricket, Noel, Dave, Dean. Hi, everyone. Tina, good to be here. Sherry. Yeah, so I am just a crazy blonde, a little bit darker blonde now.
I like it. I like it.
Thanks. I love Disney. I go there quite often. I'm headed there in a few days. And I do a lot of Disney stuff. I do South Florida stuff. I like to run and bike and all that fun stuff. I just uploaded my 10K Princess Run blog today.
I can't even go on your channel and not feel guilty about not being on my Peloton anymore. Yeah, she's crushing it. 5K, a 10K. I haven't seen that video today, but I saw you dropped it. It actually went live. I got my notification when I was live and I told people about it.
Oh,
but
thanks.
I love, and it's such good timing to talk about that specifically because the question we're talking about is pivoting your channel and your content. And me and you have talked about it on this show and off the show, not live, but why don't you give your 2 cents on pivoting? I mean, you had a Disney channel that has pivoted 2 or 3 times. You want to speak to that before we take this next question?
Sure. Yeah. I definitely have listened to all of the YouTube know-it-alls on, all the things that you're supposed to do. I've done all the research on how to do it right and niching down and all of this stuff. And when I started my channel, I was very specific. I'm going to do Disney park vlogs, I'm going to do Character Warehouse, and I'm going to do resort and room tour videos.
And you had great success with that.
I did. I have. I still do. People are still watching those videos.
You were at Sawgrass this week.
I was, I'm consistent on some things. But then, COVID happened and I had to figure out what to do. And then I was like, I don't even know if I'm ever going to go back to Disney again. And I kind of lost, my spice with that. And then I started doing drink videos because that's what I do. I'm a bartender. I love making drinks. I love drinking drinks. I love all the things that involve alcohol. So, it's a lot of fun. And I've added that into part of my channel. And now it's even more fun for me because it's something that I'm passionate about. And that is really what I think is your channel and what it should be, because if you're passionate about it, then people will come, they'll see the passion.
Whatever the details, whatever the science, whatever the truth is, it all gets superseded by one thing: passion. I am passionate about a lot of stuff, but they're more than so whatever the list is of things that I'm passionate about, and it's a large freaking list.
Right.
You know what's larger than that? Stuff I couldn't freaking care less about. Right. My channel won't be about Crocs. I freaking hate Crocs. I'm not talking about pickles.
It kind of is though. No,
I'm obsessed with them because all y'all are crazy about Crocs. But you see about all y'all, that was a time. Anyway, sometimes I have to explain that I'm joking because I don't know. But anyway, if you're talking about something you're passionate about, and you continually get better, there's an audience for it. I'm going to say that again. If you're talking about something you're passionate about and you continue to get better, you got to be able to storytell. If you're looking off in the space and you're picking your nose and you're screaming at somebody who's over there, there's crappy on the internet, but you can get better by just don't copy anybody, but people in your niche, right? Watch what they're doing. Don't emulate them. Don't copy them. Don't steal their ideas, but learn from what they're doing right and learn from what they're doing wrong. Early on, I talked to you about this, Lynn, a bunch. I would go to people who I thought were having success, right? Comparison kills joy, but we all do it a little bit. I would compare myself to people who had more subscribers than me, and I'd go to their channel. I'd go, what? They're freaking insane. And it made me better because some of it is just consistency. If you just show up regular, which is a really nice segue to the passholder pair's next question we're going to take here in a minute. If you show up consistently, if you try, if you're consistently attempting to get better and build your skill set, connect with your audience, storytelling skills, editing skills, buy the new light when your light goes out, whatever. It's how you grow. Right?
Yeah.
What do you think that you did in your first year better at the end of the first year than at the beginning of the first year that you wish you would have picked up first? For me, it was thumbnails. We've talked about that before. What was it for you?
Yeah, thumbnails. I mean, I still have some pretty crappy thumbnails now.
No, I like your thumbnails.
So, some are hit or miss, but I roll with it. Definitely thumbnails. I think music and paying attention to analytics and in my YouTube studio, my SEO, the keywords. I did all of that before, but I I go back through my videos now and I will use my TubeBuddy overlay on my laptop and I will sort my keywords. And then the ones that are down at the bottom half of the list that aren't even ranked, I'll delete some of them and then I'll add some new ones. And that's on old videos, or maybe an old video that's starting to get some traction or still has a little traction. How can I maybe bump it back up in the algorithm a little bit better?
I've heard that's a very good strategy. I have not done that. Plenty of people, you just did it, and plenty of other people I've heard from.
Yeah.
On the TubeBuddy streams, actually, I've heard that a lot.
Really?
I've done that and come back and had great success with videos that had done well, kind of died off, and then got the, they changed the thumbnail, maybe they changed the title and they fix up the tags, and it gets new life. I mean, that's free views, man. That's beautiful.
Yeah. It's a really cool thing.
Great stuff. So glad you're here. Pass Older Pair has another question. Does the time you upload your video have any bearing on its impact? You want to go first? You want me to? It's up to you.
Yes, I think it does for sure. 100%. 100%.
How do you determine when you post yours, Lynn?
Well, I have this fun little TubeBuddy overlay that I use, and I go to my analytics on there, and it actually, if you go to your analytics page and then you move over, there's different tabs up at the top, and I go over to, I think it's audience, and then you scroll down and it'll show you the times that your subscribers or viewers on your page are most active for your specific channel. So that's why I decided to upload my video today at 6 p.m. instead of when I finished. I was at work. I was at work at 6 p.m., but I finished editing it around 1:30. I could have uploaded it then, but according to my analytics, more people were going to be online at 6. I looked to see when some big people in our community were live streaming. I know that Donna starts at 4. I know Pete starts at he was at 7:30 tonight. So I decided to go in that bracket of time when people were most active, but when maybe people that they might be on their channel watching their live streams in between that time.
So she was very, if I could try to boil that down, she was very strategic is the word I'm looking for.
Yeah, I tried to be.
In hitting your subscribers,
right,
and hitting our community in a spot where there wasn't stuff they were going to likely be doing otherwise. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. I would say that's a great way to go. There's another way to look at that, though. However, if you're going for views from your subscribers, which are important, but if you're trying to create content to get new people, it's not that much different than what she said. It's when your likely audience is going to be live. So where you live, right?
Right.
In the morning is a good time to go. Lots of people who I respect say start off the day, depending on, do you have a West Coast crew? Do you have an East Coast crew? I mean, a lot of people in our community talk about Walt Disney time, right?
Right.
The Pacific Coast is 3 hours over there, 4 hours over there, right? 3 hours different. So it just depends on what you're going for. I would say you don't want to post in the middle of the night unless you're going for Australia, right? Okay, I mean, people in Australia. Hey, if it's the Vegemite challenge, okay, maybe you're going to do it that way. But I like what Lynn's doing. She was very strategic. That makes a lot of sense. And you can get that again on TubeBuddy, TubeBuddy.com/DoleWithDad and TubeBuddy.com/
The Lynn Project
for your free download.
Yeah.
And it helps us both out. I hope that answers your question.
Yeah, I started using it a lot more. And now that I'm actually uploading, I know that Richard was saying the same problem that he has since the beginning is just cranking out the content. And that's something that I've struggled with as well, is just, finding the time to edit. I've had vlogs that I haven't edited, like the 10K. The video I put up today, I filmed 2 months ago. Fun fact. So it's taken me that long to get to it, but I mean, I got to it eventually, and I've done other things, but
Anna. Well, why are you even putting that out? Is that a good thing or bad? I don't think that's a bad thing. I don't think I understand.
Just about being consistent. I haven't been as consistent as I would like to be as far as my edited vlogs, and I'm proud of myself for being consistent with my live streams. At least I have that I am very proud about. And it's baby steps. I'm not gonna, stab myself in the heart because I'm not doing one thing right. I'm gonna congratulate myself on doing something good. And
so much more important to congratulate yourself on the wins than kill yourself for the losses. I want to be consistent. I want to be consistent. I do want to be consistent, but I'm not going to be a slave to a schedule that I gave somebody else. wifey got sick. I got to be honest with you. Last thing I was thinking about was creating content.
Right.
Doing a little better. So then I had this hour and a half of my life. Like, oh, I missed so many shows and my morning show's not happening and all this stuff. And like, even tonight I did the Dodger game and a scheduled show, the Sunday night game. The Dodger game wasn't even over yet. And the other game was like in the third inning. I'm like, all right, forget it. I'll just go take a break. I'll check on wife. I'll have dinner. Nobody cared. I mean, if you cared, I don't care. I got to be honest. If you just really wanted to hear how I felt about the Braves and the Cubs, you'll get over it, right? We're going to have fun. Keep us live, all these other things. So I guess what I'm trying to say is go with the positives, be as consistent as you can, and don't beat yourself up when you miss it.
Absolutely.
I mean, the video was in your phone or your camera or your computer for 3 months. Who cares? Yeah. You put it out when you put it out. I mean, I do think it's funny when people put out Christmas 2017 in 2021, but even that can be fun, right? Yeah. I mean, done right.
Yeah, exactly. I think do what makes you happy, man. I don't know.
Amen.
Thank you, Richard.
Orlando guy says, I think I really need to niche down my show. I don't know. Why do you say that? Are you talking about your
I think he's crushing it.
I do too. I know he is.
Really, really good stuff. Great content.
Here for a moment's got to go. Hope you have a great night. Hope we get to meet up at a ball game sometime soon. Me too. Planning my week. I got to go to do this with Dave. You have a great night, buddy. You have a great channel. Yep. Cricket knows. Mouse Talk. Walt says there are many reasons for success: content, editing, timing, entertaining, fun, and consistency. Not that any of those have worked for us, but I hear they work. Whatever. You know what? Okay. So I like all of those things that you do, but here's why you're successful, Walt. And I'm right. You're likable. You're fun. What's better than that? Nothing. So there you go. Anyway, that's what I think.
Well, that's just winning at life. You got to have fun.
Right? Need to have to rethink about my thumbnails. Yeah, my thumbnails, I'm still working on my thumbnails. Do I think they're better than they used to be? Yes. Lynn knows better than anybody because we have this conversation. My problem with thumbnails is if I had this disease, I want to put more crap on there.
He wrote a novel on the thumbnail.
Not the thumbnail, 100 thumbnails. My issue is the same one since I started, which is just cranking out the content. I think you do a good job. I mean, I don't know how much. I'm not watching your channel enough to know how much you put out. I'm definitely trying to put out a lot. Lynn, I think you put out a lot, but I know that all of us think we're not putting out enough.
Right. Yeah, I think so.
Dave says I need to know about thumbnails. What do you want to know about, buddy? I mean, I think the best tool, and Lynn, I'll ask you in a minute, and I've only used it 4 or 5 times now, okay? But the best tool in the world that I found that Lynn was using way before me is the A/B testing tool on TubeBuddy. So I'll talk about it. When we had our snow freaking don't move to Fort Worth because it's 2 degrees for a week. We don't have a freaking energy grid anymore week. So dumb. It was so cold. Anyway, I did a video and we were playing as it calmed down. We're playing in the front. And I thought I had a good thumbnail. I thought I had a really good thumbnail. I liked it. And I did an A/B test. And it was I think it was 400% better on my secondary one than my first one. So every other day I was getting 5 times less clicks than I would have got. So here's what I know. My eye isn't the only eye. And people, I think this is good advice too. You got to create what you like for sure. But if what you like sucks, like my wife hates my music that I put in my videos, hates them. If I ask her, hey, will you watch the video and tell me what you think? If she has time and she gives me feedback, 100% of the time is, why did you pick that song?
Really?
Because I liked it. Well, it's that. Now maybe that's just our style.
Yeah.
And I do have,
I stopped doing that. I don't ask for an opinion. I just go with my gut instinct.
Yeah.
It's my channel. This is the Lynn.
And I love that about you, Lynn. Right? It's not the other people project. I love that. See?
You're going to get what I like. So if you don't like it, I don't know. You might not like me.
I mean, that's kind of brilliant, actually. Right? Like, I'm not putting a bunch of country music on my channel. You know why? Watch the subscriber count drop right here. Because country music sucks. Oh, it's not my fault.
I like Dixie Chicks and Shania Twain. You can't hate Shania Twain.
Oh man, she is so freaking smoking hot. But I heard she sings too. I just watched the 10K episode from Lynn, so it must be true to target when to publish. Algorithm just wants to be happy. I like that. Hey, Destination Timeshare in the house. Hello, looks like I'm late to the show. You're never late. You're here. I appreciate it. You know, and I'll say it again. Whether you're here the whole time, you're here for a second. you're spending some of your Sunday with me and Lynn. It's amazing, and I appreciate it. So
appreciate you guys.
Eric A. Oh, Eric A. with the win. I do agree. I've said it a few times. I'll say it again. Lynn's hair looks amazing. Eric,
thank you guys.
Eric, what's the problem, man? I worked hard on it. I know I am not putting out enough, but I work the analyst desk. Cricket, you're having fun. I hope you're having fun. You better be having fun. I probably won't renew TubeBuddy when it comes up for expiration this summer. I'm surprised. No longer get the small channel discount.
Oh, no.
Well, let's just grow, man. Let's just grow. I'm sorry to hear that, though. I love it. I find it of great value. But if you don't, I mean, that's the thing. You can try it out for a while, right?
Wait, does that mean you don't get the small channel discount because you're a bigger channel now? Is that the thing? Because if that's the thing, it's something to be happy about. Like,
good call. I didn't pick up on that.
Then be happy.
I do. You know what? I don't want to be a hard ass on that, but I do think you got to invest in your channel. I'm not saying you need to go buy all the stuff. I'm big in you don't need more than this. I'm a big believer in that. That said, you know, I am the guy who will invest in a class or I don't know. I'm not finding the stuff in my head, but I don't mind. Like, so when I get paid, when it's YouTube payday, only two things happen with that money. Only two things. I put it back into the channel. So maybe it's a new phone, maybe it's a new camera, maybe it's new light, something for the channel. Maybe it's a backdrop and or stocks, because the whole idea of the revenue side, I mean, I'm having fun and I'm building friendships and all that, but the money side of it, it's all about DVC points. It's all about me spending more time with my grandkids, those who are here and those who are coming in 10, 20 years, right?
Right.
In the Disney parks or in Hawaii or, you know, vacations with my family in the future. So YouTube or stocks. And that's another thing back to, we're going to talk about what we're passionate about. I'm passionate about a lot of things that don't have anything to do with stuff on this channel. And I'm going to bring more and more. I love the stock market. I'm having so much fun this year. I'm up 40%. You know why I'm up 40%? Because the whole world went crazy about a year ago when everybody took their money out of the stock market. Mm-hmm. So you just put it in and it went up. It's kind of cool. I'm passionate about Bitcoin. I'm passionate about crypto now. I didn't care about that 2 years ago.
Right.
I'm crushing it. I saw an article this morning. I woke up to, you know, you wake up, you look at your phone because I'm addicted to my phone, right? It's like freaking opiates, right? Anyway, so I get on my phone and I see 3 or 4 articles that all say crypto drops to nothing. Bitcoin and Dogecoin or Doggycoin, whatever you want to call it, drop like a rock. I'm like, what? I bought $50 worth of Doggycoin and $50 worth of Bitcoin before I went to bed last night. So oh man, did I lose my money? I was up 20% on both of those purchases.
Wow.
So I'm passionate about this stuff. And
yeah,
how do I say it? Part of it is, I mean, back to the investing into your channel. If you need better lighting because you want to go live, get better lighting. I mean, I've got 2, I don't know what they're called. The 2. Yeah. I went on Amazon. I went on the live stream essentials. I think they're $19. I bought 2 of them. Yeah. I think they've lasted for a year and a half. I mean, I think it's worth the $40.
Well, you can get like a $20, $30 ring light, tripod stand with the camera. And I just bought another one to do other kinds of videos that I didn't have that set up because I have like the stand box, like the legit creator lights. And I only use one of them now. I don't even have 2 up here anymore because I don't know, because I'm lazy, but the one works. And because you have glowing angel hair and you just wanted it to. Yeah, you need, like, I've got a fan here. Why don't you have a fan? It needs to be like fan. Oh wait, hold on. I could hold on. There you go. Dude, the fan. Where is Mr. Project? He needs to be doing one of these. It's about to start. Give it a minute to warm up, but it's happening. So one thing I would stop talking about my hair, but oh, do you see it? No, you can't see it. Do you see it now? I'm like, what is she talking about? I can feel it. I guess whatever. Feel it. But one more thing I did want to say on, I think it was based on Dave Cantrell about the thumbnails, is Canva. Yeah. Canva, people, like, it is so user friendly, so easy. They have thumbnails that are already made, and all you have to do is delete the words and put in yours and switch out the picture, or not even do that and use their pictures, but probably change the words. Yeah. You know, so it's so user friendly, so easy. I don't know if it was right when you came in or maybe it was right before you came in. Somebody had asked me about Canva, and I mentioned that I got on Canva Pro because of you. And I think it was right when you came in. Yeah, I do too. I'm on Canva for my work. Sometimes up to 10 times a day. Like, I use it a lot. Yeah.
Cricket says she's having fun. I hope so. Richard says music is very important for my type of show. Each episode averages 7 to 9 song selections. It gets easier the more you do it. Go for the feel, for the scene you're scoring. Yeah, I mean, so I'm a colorblind guy. Most guys are colorblind. I'm just blessed to know that I am. Right? 11 out of 20 dudes are colorblind. That's why we don't dress very well. I'm telling you the truth. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. I know I don't know colors well, right? I'm not going to ever have a great color scheme because I don't know what freaking colors the stuff is. That's why I wear a bright red sweatshirt. 99% of the time I go live, I wear this. You know why? I don't think about it. I put it there. I put it on. Bammo. Doesn't matter what I'm wearing. I could be naked underneath.
What color is it?
It might be red.
You know it's red, or
yeah, I ordered the dang thing. I hit red.
But do you
yes,
see
it's
red?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm red green colorblind, to be fair. It's a whole other conversation that'll bore you guys to death. I mean, we can have it if you want. But
do a vlog on it.
I could. People are weird. Oh, you're blind? You can't see? Can you see me? Yes, I can see you. I can totally see you. But anyway, I think my point where am I going with this? My point is I know I'm not good at the music selection. I know what I like. And in the end, I laughed at what Lynn said, but I agree with it totally. I mean, I've got to put in what I'm going to enjoy, right? I mean,
yeah,
it is what it is. Destination Timeshare says, I am now over 101K. Congratulations. So it's $9.99 a month. So here's what I would say to you, Destination Timeshare and everyone else. They allow for a bunch of ways to get a free upgrade. They do. So get involved with, if you want to keep it, get involved with the TubeBuddy. There's a Discord and there's, it's like a, what do they call it? It's not a chat. It's a message board. It's a message board. And there's plenty of ways to upgrade to the basic paid tier by just doing stuff. You can also become an affiliate and you only need to get 2 to get it paid for. So you can, if you want, you can get it, but I mean, you don't have to. It is what it is. Destination Timeshare says they have an Epidemic Sound subscription. I pay for an Epidemic Sound subscription on 2 of my channels. I don't know why I went like this when I said 2. I already know that this is 3, but this is what my hand did. Orlando guy says these are called aperture lights. I mean, they're called Amazon Basics. I don't know what they're called. Who cares? Picking music is always the hardest part for me. You know, it's one of the rabbit holes that I find myself falling into. I've said this a lot. I love Epidemic Sound for a lot of reasons. Yeah. But I could, if I need a song, if I'm in a hurry and I make myself stay there, I'll often go with, I'll type in a word if I'm looking for something like maybe I'm talking about time, so I'll put it in clock or whatever. If there's something that's obvious to me, I'll find something. But if not, and I'm in a hurry, I'll just go with the suggested. And I like 90% of the time, I like the first, second, or the third one. I rarely do I have to go more than 4 deep on the suggested and not find what I like. Yeah. So they know because of what I use, what I like. Right. Now that does make me fear a little bit that I'm not being accessing the entirety of the software, but in the end, at some point, I just want to get the video. Yeah.
We'd get there eventually. Like if you have a certain video, like for instance, I did one that on Hollywood Studios in the Brown Derby Lounge. So I was looking up for, more classic, like 1950s, 1940s jazz show tuney type of sounding music. And I found it there. I found so I put in a lot of time trying to fit the mood, kind of like what Richard's saying. I spent about an hour and a half editing today, and I spent a good 40 minutes finding the right music, which ended up being 3 songs for my vlog. So I spent half of the amount of time, 50% of what I spent editing. I spent half of that amount of time just looking for the music to match the video. You know? So it's a wormhole for me. I get down deep.
Yeah.
The outer space, the black hole.
And I like it. I mean, I love music. So part of it is fun, but then I'm not Mr. the busiest guy on the planet, but I do run an organization and I do have a family and I do, and YouTube, and now it's baseball season. So really every 10 minutes I save is 10 minutes that I get to sleep or play with my grandkid or meet my wife again or whatever. So, it's all good, but I like it. Majestic, no problem. I hope your surgery goes well. I hope it is as minor. I don't think there's anything really called minor surgery, especially. Yeah. My wife has been dealing with stuff lately too, so I hope it's nothing serious. DT says Epidemic Sound on 3 channels. Wouldn't you be better to pay for a commercial license? So the personal is $15 a month. Commercial is $49 a month, and I pay for it on 2. So it's $144 for personal a year, which is really the way I pay for it, or $299 a year for commercial. So I'm paying a little bit less than that. If I had a third, absolutely. Make sense?
Yeah.
Dad builds in the house. Music is crucial to me. I spend a lot of time looking for the right music. I have before. I don't now. Again, Q&A tonight. Q&A night to night. That's Lynn from the Lynn Project. I'm Jeff. Dole Dad's the channel. Please, if you have any questions, we'll come to an end here shortly. Wow, we're at an hour. I can't believe we're at an hour. Tonight has gone fast. If you have a question for me or Lynn, put question in caps in the beginning of the question at me, Dole Dad, or the Lynn Project, so we'll see it in chat. The best way, though, is just to put it in question, the word question in caps in the front, and we'll get to it. I said we'd go between a half hour and an hour or until we run out of questions. So, Lynn, what do you got coming up on your channel? Let's promote before we, if there's no other questions at the end of her little promotion time, I'll do a little promotion. We'll get out of here. If there's more questions, we'll take them. What do you got coming up in your life or on your channel that you want to share?
So recently I just uploaded 3 vlogs 3 days in a row, which I've never done before. So I have my 10K video I just uploaded. I have character warehouse shopping. I went to my first ever visit to Primark. It was really cool checking out Disney merch. It was just a quick visit, very like straight into the point of all the merch and no filler crap. So that was pretty cool. And then coming up, I'm super, super excited to be going to Disney with my mom. I'm going to be meeting up with my partner channel, Triple P. And we will be doing a live stream on Thursday from the parks.
Hey, Annie.
And
nice.
I'm super, super excited about that. So that'll be in lieu of my normal checking in with the Lynn Project that night.
That's this Thursday?
This Thursday, yeah.
You don't want to miss that.
Not sure exactly on the time. Probably early afternoon, like around 1 o'clock is what I'm planning on. But I'm super excited. So we'll be there for the Animal Kingdom anniversary. It is Earth Day. They're going to have special treats.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I'm so excited. I cannot wait. It's going to be a blast.
There's only one person I know besides my wife that likes Animal Kingdom more than me, and that's Josh. So to be there with Josh on that day, because I know he's all about Earth Day at Animal Kingdom. That's the anniversary of Animal. I gotta be honest with you. I love trees, but I don't hug them. That said, I love Animal Kingdom, so I'm all about that for that. That's very cool, and I bet they'd have cool pins and stuff. And see, now I'm getting jealous.
Yes,
I would want all that crap.
Pin.
If you see a little kid that you could totally take, knock him or her over, grab their stuff because I'm gonna want it, and you're gonna need extra.
So yeah, I just if you are subscribed to my channel, turn on the notifications, and then you'll get the notification when we go live on Thursday, the 22nd, early afternoon, and it'll be a lot of fun. So I hope you guys come along with us. It's like my favorite place to live stream. So
that'll be great. So would you say you think it's in 1?
Probably around 1-ish.
I mean, I know my boss pretty well. I might just try to get some time off at that time. I go into the office. Oh, I'm not going to share it. But that's a key time for me.
Your boss, Jeff.
Yeah. Get him to give me a break there. We just renewed our Disney annual passes, heading there one day this week. Nice. Yay. Orlando guy says, should have told me, Lynn, I would have treated you and Josh to Yak and Yeti. I know you love Yak and Yeti. I remember you.
Favorite.
Yeah. You and your son having a steak, and you were having a
whatever fish or burger. Or
I was going to try to remember. Yeah, whatever.
I've eaten it so many times I don't remember.
So I've never eaten inside. I've eaten at the count. What do they call it outside? The walk up. What do they call it?
Yeah.
Probably 80% of the time I'm at Animal Kingdom, I'll eat there. I'll just tell you what, the fried rice, whew, so good. And it's just outside and it's nice. But I hear Yak and Yeti inside is
it's amazing. Yeah, we're gonna still try and go there. I don't have a reservation, but I'm part of the Landry's Club, so we're gonna try to do lunch there. But then there's also Nomad. So
love Nomad, my favorite lounge.
Yeah, so I don't know exactly where
in Tusker House I've never done, but I hear that's amazing.
It is amazing, but they're not open.
Oh.
Wait, Tusker House is the character one, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, they're not open right now, but Yak and Yeti is open, and I mean, I'll eat the toppings off of it. Don't just take food away.
Right?
Give me a chance to eat it.
Love it.
But yeah, so yeah, I'll touch base with you, Richard. We'll see if we can do. I'll be there for a couple days with my mom.
I'll be there for you. Good stuff. Well, I think we're. So we're not doing our morning show right now. Me and my wife do it together. And mornings have been challenging lately. So the morning show will be back when Paula's feeling better. Let's see. I've got a bunch of Dodger games this week. So when the Dodgers are on the West Coast during the weekdays, I'm going to do Dodger games. So I think I'm going to have like 5 or 6 of those this week, honestly. And then Creator Talk Live on Sunday. And just having a good time. Just, you know what? Just smash the subscribe button for her and for me and hang out. I have this schedule, but right now I've got other things in life that are fluid time wise. So I'm going to try to do less promising and more creating.
There you go. Yeah.
How do you and Lynn choose a thumbnail? There's a great question. I will let my favorite thumbnail creator. Did I put okay there? I thought I put cricket in timeout. I didn't mean to, but I think I saved it. Lynn, how do you choose your thumbnail? And then I'll talk about how I do mine.
So I try to think about that ahead of time like way before I'm creating the vlog or know what I'm going to do. So I can take a picture. So I can take multiple pictures that I might use for the thumbnail. That's actually two reasons why I don't have 2 other vlogs up right now, because I did not get the thumbnail when I was there. So I will be getting those thumbnail pictures this weekend while I'm at Disney to do some room tour vlogs. But that is the number one thing. Take multiple pictures of, like, if you're going to a place or doing a certain thing, or, you know, making a homemade pasta or whatever it is. Take a bunch of pictures that you can use to create the thumbnail that you want to convey. And I mean, that's just, it's really going to be different though, depending on what it is that you're creating. For me, that's what I'm creating, is I'm creating me going to places or showing things. So that's what I'm taking pictures of. But Richard would tell you something different, because he's creating, you know, he has the history of Orlando, but that's a history. So he has to create the thumbnail from the history research that he's found and put something together based on the one thing he wants to highlight of the video. So that's going to be depending on, there's different ways to approach it. That is my approach.
Yeah. I mean, and there's no wrong way, but how do I say this? For me, the most important thing in a thumbnail is to create a ton of videos. Let me explain what I mean. You can't get a feel for what works. You can't get a feel for click-through rate. You can't get a feel for, is a thumbnail good or bad, until you put up a couple hundred videos. I mean, honestly, how else are you going to know? Unless you're using an A/B testing tool, right?
Yeah.
TubeBuddy has one. YouTube will soon have their own within YouTube A/B testing tool, and that'll be awesome. But until then, there's only really one way to look at it. Put up 100 videos, put up 200 videos, and look at the videos that worked. And if they got clicks, if they got views, if they got clicks, there's only 2 reasons why: your thumbnail and or your title. That's the only window we have in which to decide to click the video. It's not anything else but your title and your thumbnail. So after you have 100 or so up, look at the best viewed videos on your channel, and then look at those thumbnails and what do they have in common. I bet it's going to be your face. I bet it's going to be, it is the location you're going to. I mean, maybe it's the Magic Kingdom. So it's, I don't know, it's the castle. I mean, everybody knows it's Disney, so they're going to click on it. Or a face. 2 faces do better than 1 face. 1 face does better than no faces. But it really is going to come down to data points, and you don't have enough data until you have enough data to have those data points.
Absolutely. I agree with that.
Kind of a long answer that basically says just make a bunch of videos, but just make a bunch of videos and then
one thing I've been playing with on mine is I've been going back. I've been doing actually what you said. I've been playing with my thumbnails. So they're very inconsistent. They're not what my thumbnails don't all look like. They're like, if you go through my channel videos, the list, there's variations. There's a lot of variations in them because I'm playing with it. I'm trying out thumbnails with no writing on them, thumbnails with a different kind of writing on them, thumbnails with writing with some background to highlight it. I'm playing with the different tools to see what's working better because, you know, that's how.
And I would also say do that within your niche. Look at the videos. So not you, but people within your niche, and look at their thumbnails. Also, what I like to do, I should have thought of this. This is my best thumbnail advice. All right. For a guy who knows his thumbnails aren't very good. When you're working through the SEO studio on TubeBuddy, if you're not, download TubeBuddy, tubebuddy.com/DoleWithDad, tubebuddy.com/The Lynn Project, get your free download. When you're working through the SEO studio and you've got your thumbnail up there, you click it up there, and then it shows 3 or 4 different videos that are going to be in that niche that
Yeah.
are kind of your competition. And if your thumbnail looks like it might fit within those thumbnails, you're probably going to do decent. Also, if you look at them and you're like, wow, those thumbnails suck, I like mine better. One of two things. You're going to do really good, or you're just wrong, which
Yeah.
could be the case. I've been that guy plenty of times. But you see your competition right there. So if I'm doing like Dodgers versus Padres, they played today. So if I got Dodgers versus Padres and I put it up there and I see Dodgers versus Padres and there's a thumbnail and it doesn't look anything like mine, and all three of them that did well look exactly the same and mine looks different, I'm either rolling those dice going for a home run, or I've got to dial it back and make mine look like that. Does that make sense?
It makes sense to me. I mean, I would say like try to stand out. Don't look just like all the rest.
And you know what? I agree with that. But if you're in the very beginning, like today, I would probably roll the dice and go with what I like. But that's because I've developed an eye for what I like and what I think my viewers will click on. Doesn't mean I'm right. And 2 years ago, I'm positive I was wrong. I can tell you that for sure. But if you look at some of the best clicked video thumbnails, so Mr. Beast, I've talked about him a lot. I don't watch his content. I don't enjoy his content. I love his brain. I've heard him speak a bunch of times now. I'm fascinated by the brilliance of this young man.
Yeah.
But I don't like his content very much. But that's because I'm not a 14-year-old. I've used up all my Stridex pads. I'm not in that niche anymore. But it is what it is.
Some of them can be kind of entertaining. I'm blown away by.
He's so good.
Oh my gosh.
I don't enjoy the content, but that's because I'm a grandpa. I love him and I love his brain. Listening to him talk, I'll stop what I'm doing. I'll put down my well, maybe not. I will do almost anything to make sure I listen to him and people like that speak. But anyway, some of his thumbnails, I look at them like, that's just an ugly picture, but they work. And so finding within your niche the people who are crushing it on click-through rate and on views is a good way to get a feel for what's working, not maybe your style, but what is working with the algorithm. And I think that's valuable information.
Or at least to give it a try. You know, you can always test it out. And then even if you don't have the A/B testing, you can still like try another thumbnail, do your own A/B test, see if you get a little bit more traction. But you got to give them that time too, you know?
And that's the thing. You got to have 100 videos and they got to sit for 90 days. I mean, I love data, but people overuse data. I mean, data can prove stuff if it's big data. Data can absolutely lie to you if you're looking data. Right. If you're looking, there's this confirmation bias thing. Not to get too annoyingly nerdy, but confirmation bias is, I proved myself that I was right, and I have confirmation bias the opposite. I knew I was wrong, but that's a whole nother thing. Eric A. and Destination Timeshare want you to have some Yak and Yeti. DT says if you need a reservation, try calling the restaurant directly. Eric A. says Nomad Lounge is my go-to at AK. It's really the only lounge that I'm like, come on, babe, let me go. The other ones I hope to go to, that's the one that I want to go to.
I'm going to go to both. I'm going to both. So
at Animal Kingdom, I've been reading a bunch lately. Have you been to the Dino Land?
The lounge there?
I hear it's awesome.
We are going. Britt
I don't love that land, but I keep seeing people that I agree with and like tell me I have to go there.
Yeah, we actually came up with that pact. We made a honorary buddy system that we're going to hold each other accountable. That on the 22nd, Josh and Britt and I and my mom, we are going to that lounge because none of us have ever been there.
I'm excited. I need to. So I'm gonna ask you all. Well, I don't know her mom.
Well, maybe we can go there like while we're on the live stream so that we can share that part of it. Because I don't know.
I value your opinion. I value Josh's opinion. Britt doesn't know my name, so I'm going to pretend like I don't value her opinion.
Oh, whatever, Greg.
Exactly right. And I don't know her mom yet, or his mom, whatever you said. But the other ones I'm going to want to know. Val and I love the Dino Lounge. I hear it's amazing.
That's what everybody says. Dino Lounge.
Is that what it's called? Of course it is.
I don't know. That's a little bit high. Yeah. So, well, we'll have plenty to report back, and hopefully, maybe we can just do it on the live stream, and that should be fun too. My mom doesn't really drink, but we might get her a little tipsy while we're there. We'll see.
I can't say that. I don't drink much. My mom drinks as much as she can. So you want a beer? So I don't talk a lot of beer. I'm not a big beer guy. You want a beer recommendation from Jeff? I know you don't. Do you want a beer recommendation from Jeff Bates? You bartender, you?
Sure.
Moose Drool. Have you heard of it?
It's a cider, isn't it?
No, I don't know.
Does it taste like apples?
No.
Oh.
Not that I recall.
Oh.
It's a beer that she fell in love with that used to be at a golf course that I used to have a tournament at.
Okay.
It's pretty good. Now I know you like beer, but it's my mom's go-to.
Hold
And
on. To be fair, beer just takes up too much valuable real estate in my tummy, and I only have so much space, and that is not how I choose to spend it.
I have more space.
No, it makes me bloated, and I can't drink or eat anymore, and that just makes me sad on a whole nother level.
All right. Well, I won't buy you a Moose Drool when we're
No,
at
you can.
9/11.
I'm not going to say no to free drinks.
That was a quick change. I don't want to. Okay, that's fine. My dad likes Moose Drools. There you go. See, so I thought my mom was making it up. She buys it for me up in Missouri years ago.
Big Sky Moose Drool. It's a brown ale.
It's a brown ale, yes.
Okay, I'll keep my eye out.
It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I bet I can guarantee I can get this right. I know what Josh will have at least once with you. It rhymes with kungaloosh. No, it doesn't, because nothing does. I've had Moose Drool brown ale since past older pair. I had it at a bar in Vegas. So it was at a golf tournament or golf. Actually, you want the truth? The golf course. Okay, this is kind of weird. Has anybody in chat, or has Lynn? And I think I've already asked Lynn. I think the answer is no. Did anyone watch the Netflix special on Scientology? Leah Remini's I Hate Scientology show.
I think
it's
I did.
Fascinating, Lynn. I nerded it out.
Maybe I did.
I couldn't stop. It was so good. Anyway, yeah. So the Scientologists, and hi guys, you're crazy. But anyway, come get me. I don't care. They're very vindictive, crazy people. They're in Clearwater, Florida, not far from.
They're all in Florida.
But they're also in San Jacinto. Their world headquarters. If you watch the show, it's in San Jacinto. Any Scientologists in the show? No, you're not allowed to go on the internet because you're in a cult. But anyway, if you were, hi bosses of Scientology, you lunatics. I would drive by their world headquarters. It's on the show. It's insane. The golf course that I'm talking about, Saboba Casino. Saboba sounds like the guy from the Star Wars movie.
I don't know. Oh, Boba Fett.
Sebulba, as I was going for. But anyway, it's a golf course, on an Indian reservation right now, butts up against the Scientology world. And that's where I had Moose Drool. It's pretty good. Why am I telling you this story? I'm just trying to piss off some Scientologists. I don't understand.
That was funny. I don't know. I feel like I've watched it. I'm going to have to go investigate. I don't remember if I've watched it.
It's addicting. It's good. They're crazy. All right. I think I have done enough damage tonight. I hope the questions and answers were helpful. I didn't want to go through. I have 3 or 4 ideas and I didn't want to do any of them. I don't feel like I'm ready for any of them. And I didn't really talk to you this week and I wasn't sure you're coming. So I thought Q&A would be fun. I had fun with it. I hope you guys had fun with it. Lynn, did you have fun tonight?
I did. I'm glad I got to pop in at least for a little while. I know I wasn't here the whole time, but I'm glad I made it and got to chat with you guys a little bit. And everyone in chat, thank you guys so much for being here. And it's going to be I'm so excited about this week.
I'm excited for you. So guys, if you haven't already, get over to the Lynn Project's channel. She goes live with Noelle on Sunday nights often, and Noelle's in the chat. She goes live on Thursday. She goes live on Saturday mornings with Triple P now, whatever. Josh, my friend Josh, and the lady that I'm pretending like I don't know her name. And they just have a great time, and they're going to be live this week at DAC, Disney Animal Kingdom, for the anniversary. What is it, like the 30th anniversary, 29? I don't even know.
I think it was 98 when they opened, so I think it's their 23rd. But whatever, they're of legal drinking age, so we are gonna whoop it up. It's gonna be a lot of fun. There's a lot of drinks we need to try that are special for Earth Day. There's a new pin. There's new cupcakes. My mom's gonna get the flamingo one, and we're gonna eat a lot and have a lot of fun. It's gonna be so awesome. I can't wait. I
love it. So, who just said that? So, okay. I definitely have the TubeBuddy link. Hold on. Let me pull it up again.
It's just TubeBuddy/Dole Whip.
TubeBuddy.com.
Yeah. Well, I left out a couple slashes and whatnot. Dots. Everything.
Should be right there. TubeBuddy.com/Dole Whip should work. Free trial should work. Any of those should work. But TubeBuddy.com. Here, let me just type it in. See if I don't want to be a liar. TubeBuddy.com/Dole Whip. Oh, maybe put Dole Whip Dad. I've been saying Dole Whip Dad. It's Dole Whip. When Rob set it up, he put Dole Whip. I bet I said Dole Whip Dad. So TubeBuddy.com/Dole Whip gets you free, or the Lynn Project.
And it's right down in the description of this video.
Yeah, definitely is. So anyway, get over to Lynn's channel, subscribe, check out Dak on Earth Day with her. Guys, thank you for being here. Noelle, Sherry, thank you for the
I had
nice
fun.
comments.
Thank
Pass
you
hold to
guys
pair.
so much.
You all, I always have fun because of you, and I always have more fun when you're here. Mostly blonde girl. Really appreciate you hanging out with us tonight. Go try some moose drool or
All
not.
right.
I think that's it. Anything else you want to say before we say goodnight?
Just remember, every day is a countdown to Disney.
Heard that somewhere. Did you steal that from somebody on YouTube?
Some crazy blonde.
Yes, for sure. Those are my favorite kind, but that's a whole nother story. Love you all. Have the best day ever. Have fun storming the castle. Have a great week. Go do something awesome for somebody, including Lynn, by clicking on the TubeBuddy.com/the Lynn Project link. Get signed up. All right. See ya, peeps.
Bye, guys. Have a great week. Thank
Later.
you.